If this doesn't work, if this does not work, we're literally ripping the whole prison down and starting all over again, because I can't afford to keep redoing this. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Prison Architect, where we've got our foundation set up. We don't have any prisoners. We're not actually a prison yet. Mostly we just have staff. I've got an accountant and a warden, and I've got some builders and a couple of guards and a couple of cooks for no readily explainable reason. Well, let's address the holding cell issue. The holding cell that refuses to believe that it is a holding cell. I was very pleased to see in the comments that I was not the only one who was a little bit stumped by this. Everyone else was kind of like, gee, actually, we're not really 100% sure why that's not counting as a holding cell. It's saying it's not enclosed. It's clearly enclosed. It's clearly enclosed. But I was not the only one. A bunch of comments were like, I don't know, try this. Maybe that'll work. We're not actually 100% on this one. So we're going to try some things. The first comment that came up was maybe the walls that I put up around the toilets kind of just tweaked something weird. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of these toilets here. So dismantle all the toilets. Let's get this unpaused so my builders get back on duty. We'll get all of those dismantled. The other thing that came up was possibly this door to the shower might be a problem, because it's a everyone can use it door. It's not restricted in any way. So maybe the game thinks that the prisoners can somehow escape through this door into a sealed shower room. But maybe that's the thing. So this door here, go away from that. This door here, I'm going to just dismantle it completely. We'll just have no door here. And then when all of that is done, where are my builders, by the way? Here they come. So my builders are going to come in. I do have a jail door here. I absolutely have a jail door here. I keep thinking I don't have a door, and maybe that's why it's not enclosed, but there is a door here. It just clearly says jail door. Here comes the team. Hi, gang. Could you rip out all these toilets, please, and then probably actually put them back, because there's only one toilet for 10 prisoners in the holding cell, and that probably is not a good call. And you're going to get the door. Okay. None of that. The toilets weren't it. And if you could just get that door done anytime this century, anytime within the reign of the current monarch would be fine. Okay, there we go. And actually, why don't you just get rid of that? Can you dump that, please? Because I don't want that space. That has not done it. Okay, let's try tactic number 2, which is just completely rezoning it. Just trying again with this. So holding cell. I want to call this. I want to call this a holding cell again, please. Now look at that. Look at that down at the bottom there. That is where my walls and toilets were. And that's kind of blanked out. I wonder if I call this a holding cell, that might be the problem. Nope, that is now, you're now a holding cell, and you're still saying that you're not a holding cell. Okay. I might have to dismantle everything and start all over again with this. This is a little weird. Okay, I'm going to try completely dezoning everything that's in here. And then trying again. And you are also not a holding cell. Okay, now, I want this to try again to be a holding cell, right? No. You're not enclosed, and you don't have a toilet. Okay, well, you can have a toilet right there. There you go. You're still not enclosed. Okay, team. We're gonna do some rapid destruction here. Just for giggles, I'm just gonna try one more thing. Maybe it's this door. I know, we have no prisoners. This is not a prison. We're fussing and fidgeting with the darn holding cell. If this door doesn't work, I'm going to rip everything down and start literally all over again. So I'm having them, they've dismantled that door, and now they're going to put up a regular jail door. And we'll see if that will solve the problem. Any time, guys. I know it's the middle of the night, but if you could, there we go. Coming over with the jail door. Let's see if that solves the problem. No, it does not. Okay, gang, we're gonna do some things here. Okay, the entire thing is marked for demolition now. Everything is marked for demolition right up to the canteen. The canteen seems to work just fine, but these guys are gonna have to trash everything else. This is kind of a blow, actually. I didn't want to do it this way, but here we are. Well, I can just build a smaller one, I guess. That would be a thing that I could do. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to put some fencing back up here. I should have... Oh, hang on. Guys. I've done this stupidly. Nobody is surprised by that information. Dismantle it instead of dumping it. Because at least then we can still have it. We can reuse it. I should have done that with literally everything else, but here we are. Dismantle the bench, then we can at least still keep it. I don't have unlimited money here, people. Okay, welcome to the brand new holding cell and shower that we're constructing here. I've ripped everything down at great cost, and I put some of it back. It will be a much smaller holding cell, and I won't have my little entryway. I liked my little entryway. I was planning that for kind of a reception and, scan them for contraband kind of area, but maybe I can tack that on later. I just need to get this done because I frankly need the money. I need the 10 grand out of here. So I've got them building some walls without a door around the shower. So it's all enclosed, people. It's all enclosed. Now, remind me what you need again. You need toilets and benches. This is going to be stripped down. This is not going to be luxury holding cell by any stretch of the imagination. You can have a bench and another bench. And then, I guess I'll give you some bunk beds, because you might be sleeping here for a while. So, I can't afford this. I can't afford this at all. This is a terrible idea. That's it. You get 3 bunk beds, and that's it. I still need to put the shower things up. So give me shower heads. This is gonna be real tight. Not everyone's gonna be able to take a shower at the same time in Dave's awesome prison. And what do you think you're missing? Yeah, I know you're missing some items. You're still saying that you're not enclosed. There's got to be something with the fence. Right. Oh, sorry. I do have them putting the fence back up. Never mind. I'll check that when they're done with the fence. Nope. Still refusing to believe that this is enclosed. I swear to God, it is game. Okay. One more thing here. Let's just try and, I'll put walls up here, and then I'll put a door just here. This is remarkably frustrating and strange because I've done this. I've played Prison Architect a little tiny bit, just not very much. But I've definitely done this before. I have a side game going with basically this exact configuration. But here we are. If this doesn't work, if this does not work, we're literally ripping the whole prison down and starting all over again because I can't afford to keep redoing this. Okay, very, very last thing I'm going to try is putting a jail door here. I don't know what... I've done this. I've absolutely done this. One more shot, and then I am absolutely ripping everything down. Well, we're going out and coming back in again, basically. Welcome to Dave's new awesome prison. Yes, we've just started completely from scratch. I don't know what the problem was with that holding cell, but it was making me nuts. So I've redesigned some things here. I've got a different idea, different take on it this time. I've got, obviously, the warden is sitting in here thinking about finance, and the accountant's office is ready to go. Utility room over here. I'm going to, for simplicity's sake, and also hoping to avoid that issue again, I'm going to keep all of my initial buildings within one enclosed building to kind of double up on the enclosed concept. I haven't built any walls around the place yet, but we'll get to that. We'll come along with that. Now, just for extra added security, I don't really want to do this because I don't like the quick build holding cell, but I'm going to quick build the holding cell just in case this is an issue. I'm just going to do that. I've never done that before. I've never needed to do that before. But I'm going to go ahead and quick build that. Now, what else do I need in here? A canteen and a kitchen and a shower. Okay. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead and get on that, if you could, please. I'm going to plot out a shower. That should ideally be I don't know, kind of next to this building. So that can go there. There could be possibly a door there, and then this could go down here. This is going to be a shower at some point. In fact, why don't I just earmark that right now just so I remember what I'm doing around here. So that's going to be a shower. I'll get a door in there. Just the regular door should do just fine. It's not exactly a high security area, although it probably should be. Now, kitchen and canteen. It's going to be a lot smaller than I want it to be, but here we are. Get me back to walls, and those walls, let's see, if I did the canteen, trying to keep everything self-contained within this room. Maybe the kitchen. I will quick build the kitchen, because it's actually a fairly good, oh, it's actually bigger than I want it to be. You know what? It's fine. It's fine, actually. It's all 100% fine. Everything's 100% fine. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. I've got this all completely not under control. But get me a brick wall. We'll do the canteen here. And then I need a door. Doors should be happening here. So a door there. And then I'll do the canteen in here. Get me to rooms and get me to the canteen Whoozy McWhat's-it there. That's going to go there. Okay. So canteen, kitchen, shower, holding cell. The only thing I'd need after that would be a yard. I could put a small yard up here. It doesn't have to be a big yard, just has to be a yard. So get me, well, let me mark it out first. I'm going to go with, I don't even really need to enclose the yard, but I'm going to because I just think it looks nicer. So that could go like, say, I don't know, here and here and here. This is all just to tick off the little build a detention center, because that opens up basically everything else around here. So get a fence gate right here, and then this in here is going to be a yard. Boom. Okay, and it doesn't actually need anything, but it will. And oh yeah, Sparky, while they're doing all of that, did you figure out what money is? You totally did. Okay, why don't you now start to figure out what cleaning is eventually, although I've got to keep an eye on the money. I don't want to run into the same problem I just did, where I keep dismantling and rebuilding things and then I run out of money. So all I need to tick this little one off is an accountant. Boom. You now have an accountant. I don't really need you for anything right now, but I will at some point. Utility room all set. I'm going to need to run some water and power. Oh, no, wait. I already ran the power down here. I just need to run the water down here. You need things like a shower head. Okay, shower head. Again, not going to be a huge shower. Just the basics in here. That should do just fine. And a couple of drains for that. And then basically, guys, just as usual, call me when you're done with all this. Now, I'm not going to be able to tick off the little box until everything here is enclosed. I do understand it's not enclosed right now, although the holding cell's fine. My holding cell is perfectly enclosed. My holding cell, just fine. Okay, slow that down, game. Because I feel that I've effectively done exactly the same thing. It's still just behind a regular door. I had jail doors in the last one. Maybe it was the shower issue. It's just, I've done that. I've totally 100% done that. I need so much water down here. Bring this right down here and then over here. And then I didn't actually need it to go that far. And then the kitchen is here too. I don't immediately remember. Oh, that one needs the water. Okay, that was easy enough. Then water everywhere. And not a drop to spare, as they say. Okay, walls. Just for giggles, I'm going to try and see if I can afford to do this in a real wall of some sort. Like, oh, wow, yeah, no, not the perimeter wall, though, at $200 a square. Maybe a concrete wall. Ooh, slum wall. That sounds fun. Oh, that sounds really, really cool. As does derelict wall. Okay, later down the road. I mean, it's quite a bit cheaper now, isn't it? Quite a bit. Rusty wall. Post-apocalyptic look. Oh, sign me up. Done. Sold. Lock it in. Yep, post-apocalyptic look. Dave is all about that. And then some. Am I going to be able to afford to do all of this? Well, we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to tear a bunch of this down anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just want to save this area for some more offices. So bring this down like this, and then large jail door there, and then bring all of this down here. This is all vaguely temporary because I'm really just trying to get the whole thing enclosed so I can tick off that little box. And let's just flesh out the old canteen here. So a serving area there, and then let's see, bench, table, bench, 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 table, bench, bench, table. Sure. This might actually be the permanent canteen. I haven't made up my mind on that. Bench, bench, table. That's plenty for right now. That is 1,000,000 times more than what I'm going to need in the near future. So get all of this to go like that. All right. Serving tray, all set, done. Can I afford to put nicer floors down for anyone at all? I might. I'll wait till they're done with everything. Oh, I love my post-apocalyptic walls. Oh, this is the best choice I've ever made in this game. Boy, you know, now that I'm looking at this new mini building that I've set up here, I'm not seeing any specific reason that I couldn't start putting my cells down in here. I was 100% planning to build a cell block, like an actual real live big boy cell block here, but I could totally jam a whole bunch of cells in here. And boy, would that be self-contained. Shower right here. Oh, I'd probably want to add some more shower things, though. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do that now. They're not hideously expensive. I'm just going to get some more shower heads in here and one there. Yeah, okay. That's not a terrible idea. I could just line this wall with cells. Show me the quick build cell, the basic one. How big is that? Yeah, I could actually just line those right up here and it would work perfectly. And then I could get like a couple more down here or something along those lines. I want to get into, how big are the solitary cells? Well, smaller, obviously. They're supposed to be terrible. Okay, something to think about there. I was planning to build a whole cell block. But if I make this a cell block, and I can get enough people in here, I wonder if I should just make this a little bit bigger. I wonder if I should just extend this out a little bit. Yeah, but then I'm not going to gain any... Oh, I could if I do it that way, though. All right, Dave's mostly talking to himself right now, but just for giggles, just for fun and entertainment, build extra foundation here, and then let me know when you finish that. And the canteen is all set, so although it's going to cost me some money, obviously, I may as well just check off the box of hiring 2 guards and hiring 2 cooks. Boom, done. Thank you. Finally, it's only taken 2 episodes to get that checked off. I know my prison is closed. That's because we're not accepting anyone right now. You can see that right there. What other grants could I tick off? Okay, cell block A, which is kind of what I was going for. I would need, what, 15 prisoners? I think I can handle that. I think if when they put these new foundations up, I think I can handle that. Okay, maintenance, which I really, really want anyway. I'd need to research cleaning and groundskeeping and have a foreman, but I desperately need that. The place is already a complete pigsty. Visitation's going to have to wait, guys. We don't get family in here. Hang on, let me make sure your showers work. Give me a sec, I'll be on that. Yeah, I think I can make this happen in here. I think I can definitely make this happen. I'm just going to, first of all, sell this wood. I may as well get the money for that. Because it's not a small amount of money in the grand scheme of things. That was 150 right there. Sell that. That was another 100. Can I do anything with the tree stump? No, I can just close it. Okay, get me some objects for the yard. May as well have the guys have something fun to do around here. So get to, where's my bleachers? I love the bleachers. Make sure we get the bleachers in here. Bleachers there. I kind of do have the room for 2. Yeah, put 2 up there. And then get me my kindergarten obstacle course here of the tire stacks and, no, not the dumbbell rack. Although, actually, I might put that up. That's enough for now. That's plenty for right now. That's totally fine. Get that in there. At least give the guys something to do. How much money do I have? 27, almost 28. How much is a quick build cell to do? If I wanted to do one right there... I didn't actually see how much that's costing me. But anyway, 1, 2. I'm going for it. We're doing this. This is a thing that's happening right now. Well, that's what I can slam in there, and space is at a premium. I didn't actually think I was going to do this. This was not my plan when I redid this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I technically have 15 with the 2 solitary cells, but I'm pretty sure we could just hold people in the holding cell. That's kind of the point of the holding cell. I think I can get 15 prisoners in here. How much? Okay, here's a plan. Here's a plan. If I said fill to capacity, how many do you think I can take? Fill to 0. Oh, because we haven't built any cells, Dave. We haven't built any cells. And while I'm here, the initial ones are just going to be medium security. Or minimum security. I know I don't make much money for minimum security prisoners, but that's why they're minimum security. They're cheap, and they're easy to deal with. So first cell block, 100% minimum security, and then we'll start working up until it all crashes and burns, as it will. Okay, get all of this done. And also, by the way, Dave, why don't you go ahead and accept the grant to do this in the first place, because that'll give me a big chunk of money. Big old chunk of money there. Is there anywhere else I could squeeze in some more cells in this one little block? Not really. If I'd known I was going to do this, I would have bumped the canteen over a little bit. I could just extend these walls out. Yeah, hang on. This is all under control. Stop the intake. We're not doing that because I don't want people showing up if we build one cell. Okay. It's all under control. Hang on. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I've kind of wrecked these 2 cells here, but that's fine. I'm going to fix that very, very soon. So get me a basic cell here, and here, and here, and I've got a little bit of extra space there at the end. That's going to make me mental. Okay, you can just have a double wall there then. You can be extra secure on that side. I'm going to keep this open for right now, because I think I just got my 15 there. So why don't you just have a wall right there, and you can just finish off your cell there. Okay, get me out of all of that. Let me just run some utilities super quick here. I think I'm on to something. I think we've got something going on here. And while they get on with that, I may as well have the staff here. Yeah, why don't you... How much money do I have? Okay, I've got some money. I don't have completely 100% no money. So why don't you start thinking... Oh, wait, I need the guy. I need another office. Okay, good, because I actually left some space for an office over here somewhere. So office, there we go. I specifically left this open up here so I could put an office there. Oh, I already got the grant. Oh, good. So I have, hang on, slow it down there. So even though I don't technically have any prisoners, we have the room for prisoners. So that's going to work. Wait a minute. What do you mean failed minimum size? What do you think is... What do you think is the problem here? Why are you being so fussy with me? I know the minimum size is 1x3. Okay, I don't quite know what your problem is. Oh, I went over the garbage area. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'll probably fix that. Yeah, we'll just move the garbage up here for right now. That's a perfectly good place for garbage to be living. How are you kids doing? Okay, you're working on my new office. The cells are all in here. Is there a reason? There is a reason that we haven't done the electrical over here. Is because I missed a square right there. Okay. I've got plenty of cells. I've got... Hang on, Dave. You should probably get more than 2 guards. That would be a promising idea. There's a door here, right? You guys did... You didn't put a door in here, did you? You know people can just leave if you don't do that. They can just walk right out. Okay, put a large jail door here, please. Thank you. I think we're ready for some prisoners. I think we're ready. Yeah, all minimum security. That's all this is going to be right now. There's 22 available. If I fill 17, I can get 17 prisoners in here tomorrow morning. You guys need to hustle on that jail door. PS because there's some people coming. Okay, jail door in. Very, very good. Now see, that just makes me nuts because the holding cell issue of the past episode and a half, unsolvable. But they were totally fine with not having a door to the prison at all. So people could literally just walk right out the door. We did finish this office, so I would like to get a foreman in here, please. Thank you. Because now that you exist, you could start thinking about cleaning in 6 hours. Because we're going to need that to happen. It's a total pit around here. When are my prisoners showing up? 17 hours into minimum security. Can I zone this entire area out, or at least the prison cells, as minimum security? I feel I can do that. I just don't immediately remember how. Do please let me know in the comments. I'd like this entire block to be just a minimum security area. And then medium security will build them a whole new area at some point. Okay, is there anything I need to do right at this exact second? No. Zip through to the morning, get the prisoners in the door. While I'm just kind of poking around waiting for the next morning, I'm kind of having to think about this door too. I feel this should probably be at least a staff-only door. Because theoretically, if the prisoners were going to the yard, there would be nothing stopping them from just going into the utility room. So I'm going to have them dismantle that. I'm going to put a staff door back up. Is there any other little fidgety things that I want to do before we actually open Dave's awesome prison, the new one, version 2.0? Get rid of that, please. I don't know why I keep dumping that. I should probably just keep those. But here we are. We're doing that. Get me a staff-only door here. That seems more sensible, I think. And Foreman Dude has figured out cleaning. Why don't you go ahead and get started on landscaping? And I'll go ahead and accept that grant. It's in here somewhere. I never did actually. Oh, policy is started. We open that up? No, we need to research prison policy. Why did you star me then? Prison maintenance. Yeah, here we go. So I've got like half of this done already. So let's get that kicking along there. 2 janitors and a gardener. We'll get the 2 janitors in immediately because this place is a complete and utter pigsty. In fact, you know what? I need guards more than you know what? It is a prison. Let's actually have some guards here. Okay, I'm 0 now. I have no income or no debt, but no losses. I'm at a net 0 balance here until the prisoners actually show up. So just 2 janitors for right now, please. I mean, obviously I could afford to run at a bit of a deficit, but I'd prefer not to if we can help it. Now, I say that, but Foreman Dude just figured out how gardening works, so I may as well just tick the box off. I can afford to run at -50. That's 100% fine. I have no problem with that. Actually, you know what? Throw another guard in there. I just don't think that's a bad idea. It is a prison. We probably should have guards kicking around. So that's 4 guards. Okay, 4 guards for 17 prisoners. And I'm sure the janitors can keep an eye on things too. I think that's an acceptable number. And you know what? Last minute thing I'm going to do, because they're showing up in 90 minutes, I am going to get rid of that door and replace it with a jail door. Because I don't want them just, like, if they're not in lockdown, if they're not in their cells, they could just leave. I mean, they can't go anywhere, but I don't want them going places I don't want them going. So go ahead and get that done. I'm going to replace that with just a basic jail door. And then, well, we've got prisoners. Here they come. Here come our first prisoners. Hi, welcome. It took me a really long time to build your prison. I'm very sorry about that. It was a fussy holding cell. You wouldn't have liked it very much. I kept ripping the toilets out. Hi, welcome. Oh, hi. Boaten, tell me about yourself. You've been sentenced to 6 years for blackmail. You have a big family. Wow, look at you. Yeah, you got 6 years in this place. You pled guilty to blackmail. Okay, well, welcome. The cells are very basic, Boaten, whatever your name was. Sumo. Oh, talk to me, Sumo. Oh, that's Ryan. Sweet Maple. 6 years for multiple crimes, including false accounting and fraud. Ryan, would you like to be my new accountant? You sound kind of awesome. Anyway, guys, welcome to your new home for however long it takes you to break out of here or burn it to the ground. Welcome, guys, to my new prison, now accepting prisoners. And as they're rolled into their cells, that is probably an excellent place to call it on Prison Architect for today. We finally got prisoners. We are now technically a prison. I'm very happy about that. It only took a couple of episodes to make that happen. Do please let me know what you're thinking of Prison Architect in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. If you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you as always for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. So now, the pit of death is carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, polluted water, and urine. I've just made it just a little bit worse for everyone down here.